What's going on? So, if you a film movie buff, you always told that black folks always emulate the movies. Black folks watch too much TV, too many movies. But let me tell you two movies that have been really relevant with what I've seen the last few years with white angry males that are young. Higher Learner with Michael Rappaport and American History X with Edward Norton. You know what those two movies have? Volatile young white males, late teens, very early 20s, who just can't stand this world that they see. They've been indoctrined with this hate and this magnetic force that somehow black folks are getting everything and taking over everything. You know, you always hear about black people being like, y'all watch too many movies, y'all want to be like this and that. But you know, when the white folks who call themselves wiggers, who take on the black identity, kind of like Pino and Do the Right Thing, where they take on the adaptations, the mockery and blackface without being in blackface, and they want to be down and the slang and the bang and the whole nine, like Malibu's Most Wanted. But that's not the way I'm going at this. I'm going with the Higher Learner American History X coder. Angry white men who get on the internet or have someone who says, yeah, they taking your jobs. Yeah. They see LeBron James, they say, yeah, he's taking your jobs. Steph Curry taking your jobs. But I tell them all the time, they don't own nothing. Kendrick Lamar is taking your jobs. Drake is taking your jobs. Yeah. Beyonce is taking your jobs. She's taking your country music. Yeah. But they don't own nothing. You know, back in the day, yeah, Michael Jackson was taking your jobs. Lionel Richie was taking your jobs. Prince was taking your jobs. Stevie Wonder, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson was taking your jobs. Yeah. They didn't own nothing. Michael Jordan was taking your jobs. Tiger Woods is taking your jobs. Shaquille O'Neal was taking your jobs. Kobe was taking your jobs. Dwayne Wade's taking your jobs. They didn't own nothing. Charles Barkley. You know where I'm going with this? Because the mental destruction to think that because black folks are playing in the games or on the field, that somehow that equates to equality. So that this delusion that they think that they're getting ran out is crazy. And it eats away. So I use Higher Learning American X to the modern day white male for watching movies which have become reality. Because if you watch Michael Rappaport's character in Higher Learning and watch Edward Norton's in American History X, you see where this goes. Who was trying to clip Trump? White male. Angry white male. A supporter. It's kind of like Mark David Chapman and John Lennon. Or John Hinckley back with Reagan because he was the Jodie Foster taxi driver. I'm going to save you. Now, elephant in the room, I'm a black man and very proud of it. And, of course, like most, I always look to see who the criminal is. I want to make sure they ain't black because I'm like, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Because a brother had been up there on there, well, he wouldn't have been up there. See? They'll let a white cat get up there and play like he BB gun or running those androids or something, and they'll, oh, it's okay, you stay. They'll wave at him because they don't think, BB gun just having fun. Yeah, no. And 10 times out of 9, it's what you think this is. White young male. White, vigilant, angry, don't care, thinks the society don't care about them. Got this crazy mindset that they don't own nothing when they own everything. I don't care how rich you are if you're black. You can take the most richest black person. They're never going to get half the attention that a middle of the road white person going to get. Did I say that loud? Yeah, I said it. Because you got to be Michael Jackson Thriller. And they'll come back at you with Taylor Swift's mediocre behind. And put it in the same class. They do this with everything. So you get these delusional white kids who are just like, yeah, they're tricking. They get this information on the internet and they build up all this tension and stockpile guns or ammunition. NRA, all that fuels the flames. Who's watching movies? If I'm lying, I'm buying. Watch American History X and Higher Learning and tell me you don't identify what happened in Buffalo That was a grocery store that my grandmother and I used to go to below in the black section of town. I remember it hit close to home. South Carolina with Dylan Roof. This cat yesterday. And others. And it has been going on and on and on. But who watches most entertainment? Who's watching more movies? Who? Who's getting fed this stuff? Who? Tell me. I want to know. Because the white male living out this delusion that the world is being taken from you and that they're out to take everything that you have and, you know, and it's is very mental illness. And you always find out it's the same people who do the same things. Like the insurrection was predominantly, and you know Trump started that mess. And just like Oklahoma City bombers with Timothy McVeigh and David Nichols, who was usually the faces of these mass destructions from within? Who's these spies from within? And they watch movies. And they art imitates life. But they always say that someone looks like me is the one who sits around. You know. Think about it. If you watch those two movies, let me know below. And if you watch those two movies, tell me you can't see patterns with Michael Rappaport's character and Edward Norton's character, and don't tell me what's going on. Because the angry white young male, teenage to young 20-something, has been banging up places. Columbine. I can name them. It's happened a whole lot. And it's this delusional, this mental illness that's out here. That's why these guns are out of control. But it's targeting something else. That's why you think a race war, civil war is almost inevitable because of what's being pushed. And that's what the agenda that Trump's be pushing with this hate and this Hitler mess. I'm just calling it like I see it. But people be in denial about Steve Bannon and all of the 2025 agenda and the agendas that are going on. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit review if you like. Please hit my membership, subscribe, and for special videos, because if you take the time to donate, I got the time to do whatever videos that you see fit that are on point. I'm out.